Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Hit 'em in the break room. What you doing? What you doing? Hey, what we doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room.
Hey, how come my penis gets big sometimes and points up in the air?
That's called an erection.
Sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good.
Sometimes when I'm in my bath or when Mom puts me to bed, I like to touch my vulva too.
You have a clitoris there, Kayla, that probably feels good to touch the same way Keith's penis feels good when he touches it. But have you ever noticed that older kids and grown-ups don't touch their private parts in public?
They don't?
That's right, Keith. It's okay to touch yourself and see how different body parts feel, but it's best to only do it in private.
Well, if private parts are so special, why do you cover them up?
Because they are private, silly.
That's right, Kayla, because they are private.
Is that weird? Is that weird? We need comments in the comment section. Is that weird? That's how you start off a show. That's how you start off a show. That's how you start off a show on a Monday. Because when we played it last week, I don't feel that it got its just due, man. So I wanted to replay it and just get a natural reaction. So if you happen to spend that last 90 seconds with us and you're offended, well, we're sorry. But this is something that is happening in the school system. And as you can see, it was well put together. So we want to make sure that you know what's going on. And as the comments come in, oh, it's Kathy. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? How was your weekend?
What's up, Kat?
Was it a holiday this weekend? It wasn't a holiday this weekend, was it?
No, it was just a regular old Joe kind of weekend. Oh man, I'm dying off that though. That so
Shout out Billy. Billy just checked in. Yeah, man, that's what they teaching the kids, man. You see, that was a teacher, and the kids look like. The only problem I have with that is the kid looks like they're about 6 and 5 years old talking like that. And he say, "Yo, when I feel on my joint, it feel good." At 5 years old, like, man, okay, like I said, I didn't really know what was going on until I started watching Roots. Now
okay,
about 10 or 11.
Was that a duck or a chicken though? Because I know you be calling it chicken.
You know what? I was trying to see because I really didn't know what it was, but let's find out.
Hey, how come my penis gets big sometimes and points up in the air?
That's called an erection.
Sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good.
Sometimes when I'm in my bath or when Mom puts me to bed, I like to touch my vulva too.
You have a clitoris there, Kayla, that probably feels good to touch the same way Keith's penis feels good when he touches it. But have you ever noticed that older kids and grown-ups don't touch their private parts in public?
They don't?
That's right, Keith. It's okay to touch yourself and see how different body parts feel, but it's best to only do it in private.
Well, if private parts are so special, why do you cover them up?
Because they are private, silly.
That's right, Kayla, because they are private.
Hey, it was a chicken and a fish.
Oh my God.
I think they were strategically put in now. They should have put a hot dog and the fish in there. But the fish ain't say nothing. The fish was just like, yeah.
Oh my God. Hey, we're sorry, T. We're sorry, T. You know, when Shawnee's away, the kids are gonna play. That's just the way it is.
Absolutely.
But that is so funny to me. But my question is, why out of all this time, out of all the stuff that we watch, all the stuff that we see, why at this point in time do the teacher got to be a person of color?
You know what? I just thought about that. It's a woman. The teacher is a woman of color, but it's a white woman speaking for her.
Yeah.
How about that?
And talking about that, they want to rep us like that now.
Oh man!
Like the black people teaching kids about this kind of stuff.
So they said we want equal rights. So there you go.
I just know if they would have taught us that in first grade, man, I don't know where I would be today. Let me just be honest about that. If I'd have learned that at that early age, I'm not sure if my life would be in the same direction that it is now. I mean, I could have been a pimp.
Yeah, because like I remember like sex education and all that, those classes started. I'm looking at us on the big screen. Sex education and all those classes started when we were and for me, like 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? It was like 7th grade. And you know, everybody was in there smiling, laughing, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to open up the show like that, man. What you got going on, man? How's your weekend, dog?
Oh man, it was just busy. Just working. Did the radio thing on Sunday. Try to sneak in some golf, you know how I do, and then just spend some time with the family and just do our thing right now. That's about it. You know, it's summertime with the kids, so
Right.
Trying to keep them busy and keep them in activities and stuff like that. You parents out there, you know what? You know my struggle.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever? First of all, I didn't see the Mayweather Logan fight. Did you?
No, I did not. I'm not a pay-per-view kind of guy.
Yeah. I did do pay-per-view when Tyson fought Roy Jones. I did do that. That was a waste of $49, but I did pay for it.
Yeah.
And that's what.
And then it was an exhibition too, so I really wasn't concerned that much about it. I figured I'd hear all about it on the news.
Yeah, that's a matter of fact. I remember I ordered it because I had COVID. I couldn't go nowhere, so I just watched it. Got me some chilies and got me a grilled chicken sandwich and some of them cut up onion rings and watched that. And I think I had a piece of cake and some Coke, not Coke Zero, Minute Maid Zero sugar drink. That's what I had.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at the payday though. Like his payday. Like for that payday, I get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather.
So, you know? So the dude that fought him, what he a reality star? Like who is he?
A YouTube. He's a YouTuber. Him and his brother were just YouTube stars on YouTube, doing that whole boxing thing. You know, talking smack, yada yada yada, and then they just just start getting a lot of likes, a lot of hits, a lot of views, and they just blew up that way. And basically, that's about it. They got no other claim to fame beyond just white boys who want to just get in the ring and talking smack and all this other stuff. I mean, you see though, he beefed up for this fight. that Joy, his name is Joy. Is that right?
Logan, right?
Logan,
Joe Logan,
yeah. He beefed up for this fight. He looked like he trained, he got ready. He didn't like Floyd didn't take it serious. It looked like he took it serious, even though it was just an exhibition. But again, I'm my age right now. I would get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. Y'all pass that on if anybody knows him and knows Floyd and got that connect. Tell him Action will get in the ring with you right now. I go some rounds with Floyd right now for that payday. Because dude walked away with millions.
Just for fight. Did he get knocked out? He didn't get knocked out, huh?
No, he didn't get knocked out. He didn't get knocked out. He didn't get knocked out at all. I mean, he got some hits. He threw some hits. And again, all that one night. He a multi-millionaire right now. Not only that, his popularity is out the roof. He's probably got all kind of followers now on social media, and just from just that little experience right there, he's an overnight superstar, and he's probably gonna fight again. He's gonna fight somebody again. He's gonna take on somebody else. But again, he's a multi-millionaire right now just from that one fight.
Man, and then he ain't get knocked out, and he lived to tell. Shoot, that's the move.
Count me in.
That is the move. Let me ask you something, man. So I don't know if you heard about check in one of your partners right there, actually.
What's up, P? That's my man. What up? Hey, I know he saw the fight. He a boxer. Did you see the fight? Hey, let us know if you saw the fight, P. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos, the Amazon guy, is talking about going to space.
Yeah,
like they serious about that, man. Like, would you? I mean, like, I think it costs a bunch of money to go.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's why he retired and left the board, the Amazon board, because he's in a race right now with Elon Musk, the guy that owns Tesla.
Yeah.
So they both are about space exploration, and they're trying to commercialize space exploration, and so it's like a battle between the billionaires on who's going to commercialize space flight first. So
see, I think that's where they're messing up, man. Like they playing with space like they trying to go to the Dominican Republic. Fool, space is you know how far space is. Space is so far. But what is it, light years away, whatever that means? Like, how many days it take to get to space?
No, it don't take that long. They up there, you up there in the atmosphere in a minute with the rockets that they got. You in space, technical space in a matter of minutes with the rockets that they have. But see, this is what they're doing with it, though. They are charging people millions of dollars. Like I think the one guy that's training with them, I think he spent like $4 or $5 million just to go on the ride, just to be a part of the ride. So again, that's where they're going to it. They're trying to cater to the ultra rich. So you can go on a rocket, take this thing, go in space, fly around the earth and all this other stuff and have that experience like a Disneyland ride. Except for it's not for us. it's not for people like us. We're not gonna spend like $5-6 million just so we can go ride up in space and say we saw the Earth and come back down.
Yeah, see that's the thing, man. Like you know how they when the rocket takes off and you see all those little layers and it falls off and it falls off and it falls off. That's too risky, man. That's risky.
That's what I'm saying. They're not doing that. They're trying to design like an aircraft. That you could just ride up there in there. Well, it does have the jet rockets to get you up there. Those come off, but then it's an aircraft that are just going to take you up and up in the space thing and come back down, almost like the Challenger type thing.
Gotcha.
Remember where the Challenger used to ride on the plane to give it a boost, and then it
go up, and then it'll break off. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what they're doing right now. Again, when you got money like that, you ain't got nothing else to do with it. You got to figure out something, because you figure Jeff Bezos was the richest guy on the planet. I think, and Elon Musk took that title from him. But you talking about Jeff Bezos was worth 140 something billion. 140 billion. And when you got that kind of money, I mean, you got to figure out something you got to do with it, because if you don't, then even though the government doesn't tax them like that, I mean, you still got to spend it on something. I mean, if I had that kind of money, I don't know what I'd do with it. I mean, it's just it ain't even no telling. I mean, I'd be on some other stuff, but I'd be like Jay-Z, Beyonce, buy like a $25 million Rolls Royce custom made or something like that.
I wouldn't have a care in the world. I would be buying all kind of stuff.
I mean, honestly, though, I mean, they probably already have the stuff, and most of them do in this realm. But I'd have my own little private island.
Yeah,
you know, nothing. My own little country or something like that. Action stand.
Absolutely. Yeah. Man, I don't think we can switch the subject. And I need y'all, you know, first of all, I want to thank y'all for checking out the Break Room podcast with me and my main man Action Jackson and our homegirl Shawnee Scott, who's on the way. You know, her girls run track and they stars in the making. And you know, 5-6 years from now, you will see them on the Olympics and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? What's left, man? Are you talking about the background?
Yeah.
It's the pitch. It's the worst. It's the worst, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
but you will see them probably in the Olympics coming up real in a couple of years.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, but what was I finna say? See, I done messed my whole hell. Speaking of the Olympics, Simone Biles.
Yes.
I don't think. I'm sorry. Let me stretch my teeth. I don't think that she gets the proper praise that she deserves. Like, I know she'd be on CNN, you know, when they do the sports, and you know, she did this, she did that. But I don't think Black America really give her flowers, man. I don't never see nothing. I don't see no commercials. I don't see people embracing her. Maybe they do. Maybe I just don't see it. But the thing she is doing with the floor gymnastics that has never been done in the competition is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's like nobody. I ain't seen her. She got a Wheaties box.
I don't know if she got a Wheaties box or not. Let's go to the Google machine.
Yeah, has she done Saturday Night Live? Has she been on Roland Martin? I know it's a lot of other crazy stuff going on in the world, but I mean, she ain't been on none of the morning shows that I know, you know, or maybe she have, and I just don't know. But I think Simone Biles is one of the most incredible athletes ever. We talk about LeBron and things that he's doing, but Simone, you know, is amazing. So I just wanted to shout her out, man, because I seen what she did on the balance beam and got like, I think all she get is 10s. I've never seen her stumble before. I've never seen her stumble. I remember they was talking about it when she first came out. They were talking about her hair, you know, just bothered her. You know what I'm saying? But now she should be a household name, man. There should be Simone Biles dolls. There should be Simone Biles keychains, gear, all that stuff, man.
No, she never got a Wheaties box, but she did get a Special K box.
So Special K is like the great value of Wheaties, and we'll you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna rock with Special K just for them giving her that title, giving her that opportunity. But Wheaties, y'all tripping, man. We need to start a a petition for Simone Biles to get a Wheaties box.
Yeah, they got her a Special K box, but no Wheaties box. No Wheaties box at all.
Shame on the Wheaties. Shame on the Wheaties.
Yeah, they had the competition this past weekend here in Texas.
And she killed. Really? It was in Texas?
Yeah, it was in Texas.
She killed it though.
Yeah.
She killed it. Amazing.
She's a phenomenal athlete. I mean, all the way around, pound for pound, and she is one of our best hopes for this upcoming Olympics to medal once again and show some glory to the American people. But I agree with you. She doesn't get her deserved praise. But then when you're in an off sport like that, it's kind of difficult because it's the same thing. You could kind of argue as global as Tiger is, it's almost like the same thing because he's a golfer. So, you know, we aren't into golf and we aren't into gymnastics. If it ain't basketball, football, and you really can't even count baseball because most of those are Dominicans and you can't even tell if they, you know what I mean? Like most of those are, I mean, it's a few blacks in there, but the majority of those are Dominicans. And it's like, so if it's not those prominent sports like football, basketball, then they really don't get the praise or the acknowledgement that they should. I think, and this just could be me, this could be just on Planet Action. I think they don't want to glorify that because they don't want to push us into those sports again or those sports to help us take over. Because if they showed a lot of her and glorified her the way she should be, that would encourage other young black girls to get into gymnastics. You know what I mean? So
yeah, no, that's a great synopsis, and it's true. It's probably true, but you know.
But there are a lot of black girls that do gymnastics. Now I'm saying that they don't, but I just don't think that they want to glorify that and give it to her. What's the OMG, Tamara? You back with the? You still on the video, T?
Oh yeah, that was right. Oh, that was right. That was at the beginning of the show. That's what that was for. I don't know how to take the comments off. So you're showing random comments.
Yeah, but good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the show. I always gotta give you guys love and appreciate you guys. And flip it to another one. So did you hear the story? A lady in Texas that infiltrated her middle school. Did you hear that one? Her daughter, her kid's middle school.
What happened?
This mom in Texas here. We always get the crazies.
Yeah.
This mom in Texas wanted to see about her child's security system in her middle school to see if she can, infiltrate the security system. So she dressed up as a student and went through almost the whole entire day as a student in her child's school. Like came to school, went to a couple of classes, ate lunch.
The mama?
Yeah, the mom.
What she look like? She 12?
She's a small woman. So I mean, I could kind of see how that could pass because she dressed up like a kid. Like she had a hoodie on and did some other stuff. It was on TMZ a couple of days ago. But she had dressed up like a little kid, and one of the kids in the school busted her. But now she's in trouble because she violated the school policy and all this other stuff. So now she could be facing some charges. But the school district was saying that she had a point. She just didn't present it in a well-mannered way,
right?
And they're going to look into their security system and make sure things like this can never happen again. But my question is, would you ever do something like that? I mean, would you ever dress up like BJ, like one of BJ's friends and try to get inside of school just to see if you could break into school?
No, I wouldn't do that. Can y'all see this picture right here?
Yeah, there she go.
That's the mama right there. Now, the mama looked like a lunch lady, a school teacher. But on the picture to the left, the picture on the left with her breast too big to be, you said a middle school, right?
Yeah, in the middle school.
Her breast is not too big to be in middle school. It's some girls that are developed like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not when I was in middle school.
Yeah. No, they're different now. No, they look like
it was straight thimbles and doorknobs when I was in middle school.
Yeah. Now imagine, Bink, if they would have showed us that video that we started with and then found a girl with big breasts in middle school, it would have been a different game.
Oh, man. Johnny, how you doing?
I'm good. We're here. Back from track practice. So.
I was track practice today.
It was good. They were it's Monday, so they do a lot of running. She does a lot of running drills with them. So, but Carly did a PR. She PR'd 1 minute, I think, on her 350. I might be saying it wrong. She might yell at me.
Yeah, nice though. Tell her Uncle Action said nice. So it wasn't a Walmart practice.
Oh no, they were getting they had me on it. Nah, wasn't no Walmart practice. Nah, Coach Rika don't play.
Oh man.
Nope.
Shawnee was telling me about the track meet this weekend, and I was rolling. Can I tell you that? That was the funniest.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Well, but the people. Well, I don't think I told you. Somebody got tased out there.
By Arlington police? Oh no, DeSoto police?
No, the people. The woman got into it with a dude, and she pulled out her taser on him, and the kids thought that he got shot, so they get to running. We don't know what's going on.
Whoa! They were black.
Yes.
Oh man, we out there carrying tasers like that. Is that legal? Yeah. Can you carry tasers? Hell, I guess so. You can carry guns. I guess so.
Yeah, you can carry tasers. You can carry a taser. It's really. Hey, what's up, Mels?
I don't know, but then the other thing that I love my kids being in sports, but I hate the interaction. And I'm gonna just say this about black folks, black people. When we are involved in these youth sports, we can't get together as parents because I'm of course a single parent. Hey Tam. So if you there and the married parents are there, then the wife is looking at you crazy because maybe the husband asked something simple like what race they on. Or you're just sitting there and it's like You know, it's so much tension. It's like you don't even want to speak to the people because it's like, well, damn, girl, don't
It's
nobody want your
drama.
husband because whatever he doing, he gonna do it. It ain't got nothing to do with me. When
That's
he
what it
drop
is.
y'all off after this track meet, I'm not who he's coming to see. I promise you. So
Uh,
that's just but I think about like when I had the boys playing in PSA and there were the white parents, like we could all just talk and then how's your day? Hey, how you doing today, Bink? Oh, okay. Okay, how's little BJ doing? Is he okay? You could have that conversation, but over here, girl, child, if you look at this, if you walk up and say, you need to look at the ground and say, hey, how y'all doing? And just keep it moving.
oh man, it's too
Or you
much.
getting looks. And I'm like,
Oh
girl,
man.
please.
Okay, can we get a rundown of the Walmart outfits?
Oh my God. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. I mean, I was so sick. Action laughing because I want to say Action called me after the track meet. He called me right after the track meet. And I was so frustrated because listen, I was so sick of seeing them damn fuzzy slippers, them goddamn tights, the parents in these tights. One
Oh, you talking
parent had,
about coming out? Oh my God.
yeah, they have on the fuzzy slippers. The one parent had on her child's, she had the same uniform as a team. So, and I was like, because we sitting there and we looking, and it's like, what is this baby participating in? You trying to figure out, well, because they got the uniform on. And as it gets closer and closer, you like, oh no, this an old lady. And then you look at her feet and them damn fuzzy slippers and that. I'm like, girl, these little sports bras was made for these little girls and little boys.
Oh man,
They out
That
there.
is
And I was just like, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with yoga pants. I had my yoga pants on and my t-shirt, but and my tennis shoes, but them slippers, and they kept walking through the steps. That's all you hear. I'm like, oh, pick
so.
your
That's what Mon-
face up.
that's what Monique was talking about last week on the show when we played her talking about
Mhm.
people coming out the house like, what's wrong with people, man? I guess they think it's okay to wear that type of stuff. Like
Pajama pants, and they be looking so dirty. And now some parents are cute. The parents are. I get it that you want to coordinate with your kids' team because I do. I want the uniform that my kids have. They have yoga pants to cover up their shorts, and I
right.
was like, I would like that, and then their pullover shirt, their cover shirt. But you ain't gonna catch me out there in the sports bra in the yoga pants walking around. But
So
that's
that,
me. Somebody
right.
else might be okay with it, but that's me. And I'm just like, we out here with these kids. It's too many kids.
I am.
Y'all getting mad if somebody look at you. Yeah, it's too just go where it ain't gonna be drama free. It's about the kids running.
Right.
I'm,
And
I'm
then
taking flicks. I'm taking flicks. I'm going out there to the track meet one time, and I'm be acting like I'm filming the track meet. And I'm doing nothing but taking pictures. We're gonna
Honey, it's a
have a
show.
show. We're gonna have a show on Big B's Break Room.
absolutely, and
It's a whole show.
we'll cut the faces off so your face won't be revealed. But ladies, let me just and I don't understand why this happens, but panty lines can be seen on women, not men. I guess it's the way the pants hug the booties of men and women. Now, my only problem is if you have on, this is a true statement that I saw this weekend. If you have on some orange see-through mesh biking shorts,
Oh man.
Mesh biking shorts.
so you can see right through them. So if she didn't have no drawers on, you would see the color of the skin, and your imagination would just have to roll with it on what it looked like to you. But when you got some white granny panties on with the orange mesh biking shorts, you know how disgusting that look. Like think about it. Can y'all picture that? Like
No, I
I
don't
think
want
I
to.
know what kind of
I
pants
don't
he's
want
talking
to.
about.
when I
I know what
say
he's talking about.
when I say
But I
mesh,
mean, the granny panties are comfortable, so
not when you got on see-through pants. if that's the case,
and biker shorts.
If that's the case, just come out with the panties and that's it. What you got the pants on for? Because you see the panties, you see them. You know what I'm saying? It's not sexy. And my only point that I'm saying that is you outside. You outside, like you kicking it, and you kicking it in the free, like everything is just a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and everybody can see your panties, and you out and you kicking it, like it looked disgusting.
I think I know what pants he's talking about. She might not have known that they were see through.
No, you're 36. You know,
you might not have known because you know what? I think I know what kind you're talking about. I have a black pair, but they're pants, and but I always wear dark stuff, dark underclothes. So it wasn't a big deal. But I do have beige, and one day I put those on and put the pants on, and my mom was like, "You know, you can see through your pants." I didn't know. I hadn't paid attention.
These are mesh pants. If you took the pants that I'm talking about and put them in your hand, you put them on your arm, you will see if you pulled them, you will see your arm. You'll be like,
yeah, they the ones that everybody's wearing now. Like they got the little circles on them. And it's mesh inside the circle.
These was just man, how can I explain it?
Don't. I don't need that image.
It's like it was not them leggings that look leathery, not those. I'm talking about some straight. It looked like you know how y'all had them shawls on, and the shawls be kind of like see-through, but it'd be mesh and you could see through whatever you got on. You had some pants on like that.
I know just what he's talking about, but
I mean, if she didn't have no panties on, if she didn't have no panties on and she had hair down there, you probably could see the hair. You definitely could see
Lord, have mercy.
You definitely could see the booty cheeks. But I
didn't want that image. I did not want that image.
If you're gonna wear them orange mesh, put on some orange mesh drawers then or something. Or don't wear no drawers at all.
Coordinate.
It just looks weird.
Huh?
It looks weird, man.
So was this them? Let's see.
Let's take a look.
If I can share the screen, if my screen won't.
You can put your fist on them like this and see your knuckles on the pants. They kind of look like stockings.
That's what I don't think this is it then.
Let's take a look.
I think
like the fishnet.
Yeah, but not
here. It is not that big. Not that big.
Like that.
That came up.
Yeah, bam.
I mean that's them, but picture those lines really close together, but you still can see. That's a great photo of what I'm talking about, but the lines were a little bit more defined, and the mesh. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's see here. Sorry. But yeah, it was ridiculous.
I feel like we're in
I'm like, what's happening over there?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what's up, nigga?
Y'all have to get out.
I'm sorry. hey, don't that sound like the Fire bell?
Yeah, I'm like, do y'all have to evacuate the house?
Yeah. What's up, Shorty? Yeah, that's crazy. I think the new rule should be an action rule. Everybody should have to have a mirror on their front door.
just go out and look before you go outside. Absolutely.
Just double check. But see, that'll help some people because some people are just gonna be that way anyway, regardless. You know.
Yeah, some of them don't care. I mean, and it just seemed like they don't care, and they just beat up Monique. You know, but if Beyonce said it, all them bonnets be in the trash.
Yeah, and so. Now we want to be like, I can wear what I want to. This is my body. This, that. But as soon as somebody come and say, hey, your panties showing, and they look nasty.
Why you looking at me?
Exactly. You know, when I looking like Sideshow Bob in the circus. Are you kidding me? Like, come on, like, what are you doing, man? Your booty ain't even shaped like that good enough for you to wear that, man. Like,
now see that's the worst. That's my pet peeve right there. If you're going to wear stuff like that, you got to have the body to pull it off, because if you don't, it just makes it look that much worse when you're trying to pull it off, and it's obviously you're not pulling it off. You know, when them yoga pants turn into Yogi Bear pants, it's not.
Yogi Bear pants? What are Yogi Bear pants?
when you looking like Boo Boo walking around Yogi Bear and then pants.
Y'all so hard. Ooh, y'all so
I'm
hard
just saying.
over there.
All I'm saying is when your yoga pants start looking like Yogi Bear pants, you know you need to just go ahead and just switch up that whole outfit.
Boy, I wish we could pull Tasha.
Oh my God.
I wish we could pull Shorty Doo-Wop on this so she can explain this right
Yeah.
here. That's
They
horrible.
came to the job.
That's
fair
horrible.
with bonnets on.
That's
Oh,
horrible.
Are you serious?
She must want to be a janitor or something.
not even as a janitor. I don't want to see the janitor in my building with a bonnet on her head.
Who would go to a job fair with a bonnet on your hair? Well, I mean, what kind of employment are you trying to seek?
Somebody without a job.
No, I don't know where they. But you know what? The people like that show up with a bonnet and them fuzzy slippers, they always get a job. They always get a job. Those are the people that get a job, stay on the job for a week, quit, complain. The manager didn't like me. Da 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 da. And then 2 days later, they got another job.
Yeah, they work at the check cashing place on the corner, and always be giving people out the wrong amount of money. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
because they skimming off the top. But that's not all people that work at the check cashing place. Let me be clear.
Yeah. It was horrible.
I'm upset with you just saying it.
Yeah. I would have been like, no. I mean, when I see something like that, I mean, you just got to pull somebody to the side. I mean, I don't know if you can take that L or not and just be like, yo, you know, this just ain't gonna work. I mean, would that be all right? Would you do that if you saw a sister Shani going to a job fair with a bonnet on? Would you pull her up?
It depends on. It depends on the situation, what she's like. I've only stepped in and said something to somebody, a black girl. The girls were little, and then she had a newborn, and she was with her boyfriend or the baby's father, whatever. And we were both coming out of the grocery store, and she was cussing him out so bad. I mean, just da 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 da. And they were parked by me, so I'm listening to this all the way there. And so I said, please stop talking to him. Please shut up. I said, look at me. I got 2 kids in this basket, and who here to help me? He right there helping you. Whatever happened, please let it go. The man driving, he putting all the stuff up. He ain't even saying nothing back. Just shut up.
And men, you aren't immune, because on my way to Tyler when I was going there this weekend for radio, I stopped off at the store, get some gas, get my little drink to pass the time on the way up there to Tyler, and shout out East Texas. It was like 4 guys in the convenience.
Love you, man. Sorry.
4 guys in the convenience store, pants halfway down their legs. And it's like they have their pants halfway down their legs, and then they have on like some basketball shorts or something like this, even down a little lower, and then they have their drawers on and no belt. And I'm like, do y'all understand what that means? Like, you know, in prison, never, and not that I've been to prison, but this is just something I've heard. And if you're out there in the comment section, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But in prison, if your pants are sagging like that, that means you're available as a guy.
Invitation to the duty shoot.
Yeah, that means that you are inviting whoever in prison to partake. You available. So when I see that, I'm like, dudes, man. I've never been that kind of guy. My wife said my pants sag. I don't think they do, but
your pants sag. Bink's pants sag, but not y'all sag like Mexican sag. You know, it's not like it ain't like you trying to show your draws. No, but you know how Mexican men wear their pants, and it's not that they're trying to sag. It's just that's how they fit on them.
Yeah,
that's how y'all pants fit. That's that's different.
Okay,
that's
so different. we Latin sag, so that's a cool sag.
That's different.
Yeah, but I would never go that ridiculous with my pants up. No,
it is, but yeah, y'all be sagging.
I've seen a lot of females come in biker shorts, purple hair. One lady was very honest when she came. She was saying she really needed a job and just seen a job fair. It was happening today. That's understandable right there. But the other ones with all this other stuff, I don't know.
That's not understandable.
You could have took your butt to the gas station, went in the bathroom, bought a $2 pick and a $2 comb, $4, and put your stuff in a ponytail. Could have stayed purple. That's what that is. And you could have tucked your shirt in, buttoned your button, you know, and at least made an attempt to look decent. You don't never know who gonna be in there. You just never know.
Yeah, and that lets you know what they prepared for. Because even if you do show up like that, when you open your mouth and you begin to talk, people will know. Oh, okay, you know what? She just, this is just what's going on today. I mean, because don't get me wrong, I like color, and there was a time that I had tracks in my head that were like a whole bunch of colors. But it looked good though.
We'll do, Mels. I will. I'll be down there next weekend, hopefully.
Yeah, you need to do that. But
yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I'm not with that whole thing, and I don't. Again, I would never let if my sons were that way, I would have corrected them right away off that. And it's just that's just not what it is. And then when you go to a job fair, I mean, we grew up in a different generation where we all grew up, I'm sure, with the saying first impressions are lasting impressions. And you never might get it. You're never gonna get a second chance to re-impress somebody.
Yeah, this is true. And we had to get dressed. I remember. Boy, my mama, my senior year, she finally said, going into my senior year, she was like, okay, you can get a job. She never let me get a job any other time. And I went to Chuck E. Cheese because all my friends worked there at school, but I didn't get hired. So I was like, all right, well then I ain't gonna work. I'm just gonna kick it this summer. And I had other activities that I was in the band. I was in Top Teens. I was in South Dallas Business Women in the Professional Club. So I had other stuff going on, and she was like, okay. But that next morning she woke me up at like 6:00 and she was like, get dressed. I had to get dressed, like my church outfit with pantyhose and shoes. And she dropped me off at the mall at 7:00 with the mall walkers and said, don't come out till you get a job.
Yeah.
So who did
that?
Yeah,
you got a gig?
Mom did that.
You got a gig?
Mm-hmm. I got a job that day. Sure did. By 11:30, I had a job at Petite Sophisticate. Sure did.
That's what that is.
I remember the first radio job I applied for. The first one. I didn't know no better. I walked in there with suit and tie, resume in hand, dressed to the nines. And I interviewed with this guy for like 20 minutes. And then he asked me, okay, so when you ready to start? I said, anytime. I mean, I was hyped. I was like, man, I got hired right away that easy. And then he finished up with, what do you know about sales?
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. He put you right in the sales pit.
Yeah. I was like, sales? What are you talking about? I said, I'm here to be on the radio. He's like, radio people don't dress like this. I was like,
that's the reason why I got in radio, because I could show up like this.
Yeah.
My sweatpants. That's what I loved. And then when we had to start doing this stuff, getting on, I'm like, I got to comb my hair. What you mean? I got to put my good clothes on? No. Hey, I got to be seen.
That's crazy. Let me tell you about my first job. So my partner, my next door, he lived across the alley. He had a paper route, and he would throw the papers in the neighborhood. And I was like, hey man, what you gotta do to get the paper out? He's like, just talk to the Chicago Sun-Times. Just talk to the Sun-Times people. They looking for somebody too. It's $75 a month. I was like, I'm 14. I'm like, $75. I'm like, $75 a month. Oh man, I could buy some turntables. I could do this. I can do that. So I was like, I don't want to live in no damn papers. But I told my mama, like, hey, I might, do the paper route. You know what I'm saying? So technically, all my life I've been getting up in the morning. I'm just realizing that. But anyway, I talked to them. And I was like, they ain't gonna hire me. Whatever. And he's like, can you do it? Blah 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 blah. He's like, okay, we'll let you know. And I was like, good. Dang, if they would have hired me, they would have said it right there. The boys called me the next morning. Was like, tomorrow we want you to start. I was like, God. Because, I still got to go to school. All right, so cool. So I went to the grocery store because everybody that did paper routes had a cart. So I had to steal a shopping cart, and I rolled it all the way to the crib. So it's like walking probably about 9-10 miles with a cart. The next morning, I got up.
9-10 miles.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. 1, 2.
Bink, do you know how long 9 or 10 miles? Maybe it was like 2 miles.
Maybe it's about like 3.5, 4, maybe like that.
You were 14. It felt like 9. I'm with you, B.
Because look, I live
10 miles. That's a long way.
I lived on 92nd. That is a long way now that I think about it. I lived on 92nd 100 and Jewel, which is like Kroger or Walmart. It was like on 87. So that's 5 blocks. 5 blocks north.
5 blocks.
But about 8 blocks west. 8 blocks west. Okay. So like, So
you're talking about New York City blocks.
Yeah. Exactly. So yeah. Chicago blocks.
Yeah.
This particular day, when I was supposed to start, they came and dropped the papers off. I think it was like maybe about 78 papers, and I made a big square in my neighborhood. Just dropped them. You know what I'm saying? This is my first day. It's raining like crazy. I go to the door. And I look at it, and it's raining, right? I said, no, they probably don't want me to go today because it's raining. So I shut the door and went to sleep, right? And I was like, well, let me put these papers in the garage, and I'll just give it to them tomorrow when the weather better. Boy, I got home from school. They was waiting on me. They was like, where are all the papers? I was like, I'll put them in the garage. It was raining. I know y'all probably didn't want me to go out. He was like, what? They were mad. They were mad. So they deducted the price of the paper from my month's pay. So I ended up, my first month, I ended up getting like $40 or something like that. It was something crazy because I didn't deliver those papers. But I tell you one thing though, like rain, sleet, or snow, you got, I wasn't driving in, so I had to push my little cart. But when Christmas time came up, man, people was looking out for you, boy. Little gifts to because I'd be helping ladies come outside and shoveling snow, and dogs be following me, the neighborhood dogs. It was fun. It was a good experience, man. But the Chicago Sun-Times, I just knew they didn't want me to deliver those papers because it was raining. I'm like, y'all understand this? Plus, I got to go to school too.
Y'all don't want to mess up the papers.
Yeah, exactly.
Now all them people got to calling about their papers. We didn't get our paper today.
Because back then, that's all they had was the paper and the news.
Yep.
You're right about that. I was like, man, that was something else.
Hey, I don't mean to bring everybody on a Debbie Downer out there, but before I say this, gotta thank everybody for checking out Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Don't forget 8 p.m. Central every day, Monday through Friday. And Friday's the best but you can catch us right here. Download the app. It's free. Media Room 360. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Pass it on. We got a dynamite morning show, and it was hilarious this morning. Checking out Jay trying to get through the drug stuff, and
yeah, Jay was high.
Jay was high. Jay was loaded this morning. He's on a lot of drugs because he had a rotator cuff surgery, and but yeah, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Download the app. Pass it on. Pass it on. Pass it on. And now the down news. I want you give me your favorite Clarence William III movie. Who
is Clarence William III?
Are you serious?
Who is Clarence William III?
Bink.
All right, here we go. Here go mine.
Okay, thank you, Bink. Set it
Wait
off.
a minute. Wait a minute before you say. Let me think. Clarence William III. He played. Clarence William III.
Help her out in comment land. Help her out in comment land.
Well, that's a good one, Tosh. That's a good one.
All Tales from the Hood, the old man.
Yeah, the same guy that played Link, the same guy that played in Deep Cover
With the Frankenstein hair.
Yes, the older guy. Pull him up. Google. Use your Google machine. He just passed away of colon cancer. Sugar Hill. Frank. Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill was dope.
Yeah, I think people really know him from being Prince's father in Purple Rain.
Bam! That's fine,
yeah,
that's fine,
that's the good one. But let me get my little Big Clarence impersonation. Y'all ain't gonna guess this movie either. I know y'all not.
What?
We stood up and we went to fight, and we was about to take it all over. But they were hiring that day, and we wanted guns, and they gave us jobs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You need to get Bink in the theater.
I don't know what it was, but it was great.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I know we on like a minute and second 30 delay. Let's see if somebody catches it in the comments. If you know that movie, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
If you know that movie.
You got it. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Oh, okay.
Now that's the classic too. That is a classic too.
Yeah, Billy, baby. Man, that's it. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Absolutely.
Yeah, that is a classic too. And that's crazy too, because Prince's birthday is today. Is his birthday today?
63.
And then he passed away. The man who played his father passed away yesterday. And again, of an unnecessary disease, fellas. He passed away of colon cancer. And again, it's a simple checkup. It's a simple routine to go to the doctor and get your colon checked as an African-American male. And it kills way too many of us unnecessarily because it's a preventable disease. If it's caught early, you don't have to die from this. And
get everything checked.
Yeah. And if you go to the doctor and get that checkup, fellas, make sure you get that colon exam from your doctor when you go to your doctor's appointment. Because again, it's prominent among us. And because we don't go to the doctor and get that checked and don't ask or request to get that checked, a lot of us die from it. And then by the time you realize you have it, you're at a stage where it's too late. So,
well, I got an upper for that.
What?
So, this lady in Tyler, Texas, right? She was the supervisor for one of the city offices, right? She gave two of her employees, the colon cleanser juice and told them that it was an energy drink.
Oh.
So the supervisor is the Mexican lady. The employees, I believe, were white ladies. Oh. So they drink it. And then they get the complaints on about their stomach hurting. They don't feel good. They having all these problems. So the Mexican lady that's the supervisor went ahead and put her resignation in. And they didn't understand why. And then she came back and said, well, I want my job back. And they were trying to figure out, well, what's going on? What's the problem? What's happening? So she had to come clean and tell them that she gave them the colon cancer drink and told them it was an energy drink.
Whoa.
So
that's sound like lawsuit to me.
It's like, nah, we firing you.
Wait, so she colon cancer drink to help them?
To help them prevent colon cancer. Colon cleanser. They sell colon cleanser.
She gave them colon cleanser. It's the stuff you drink before you go get your colon checked.
I know, and they fired her because she was trying to help.
It would have been the equivalent of me giving our old boss saying, here, drink this.
Have some prune juice. Yeah, have some prune juice.
Okay.
Now, why would I give our old boss some colon cleanser? Why would I do that?
You know what?
Not because I care about their health, but because I am mad at them. I don't like them. I'm setting them up.
Oh, okay, like that. See, I didn't understand.
Okay,
Yeah, she got charged. She got
So she wanted
charged
you
with
sharting all over the office then. Okay.
she got charged with assault.
and scene.
Assault with a deadly drink.
Have some of this pie. Have some of this pie right here.
Eat this pie.
Oh, the shit pie.
I made this pie just for you. Millie. I have never done anything like that to somebody, but I sure have thought about it.
Oh man.
Not to y'all though.
Yeah, please, no. But I mean, they got so much stuff out now. They got the Cologuard where you can get it done in your home. And I did the Cologuard. My doctor gave me that. And
what is that?
You put your stool sample on a thing and mail it in.
And mail it in. Okay. Yeah. You just poop in a bucket basically, and then you send it back. Your doctor has to get that to you, but that's the simplest way. And then you get the results from that. Just that simple.
Dang, he said you dropped 10 to 14 pounds after drinking that? For real?
Oh,
I need some of that, and I can just, have 2 days where I just chill. 10 to 14, it clean y'all like that.
I remember I went and got a colon cleanse. I remember that.
Colonic.
A colonic.
Why are you laughing?
I got it done here in Dallas. She said it was full of shit. I did it before. I don't know. This might have been like 06, 07. But like I did it and nothing happened. Like nothing came out. Because I had.
You weren't pushing in. Well, were you embarrassed?
No.
Did it feel awkward to you?
Well, that's the thing. I stopped eating beef. You know what I'm saying? So I really wasn't stopped up. I was like, man, I wanted to see some feast because once you get it, they got that tube.
To see some feces.
Yeah, that they got that glass tube, but the one I had a glass tube. It was a sister too. I forget her name, Shannon something. I wonder if she's still in Dallas, but it's the glass tube. So I got, I'm sitting there like this, like, oh yeah, here. Huh?
No, shorty, you don't need no. You don't.
Like I don't see anything. Oh, there goes some. Oh well, So.
Well, you got to do it a couple of times, and each time it gets closer and closer to your walls.
Right.
So the darker it gets, the closer it is to your walls.
I just remember, and I don't know if this is too much, but I'm an open book. I remember the water going through my stomach and it feeling like I had to doo-doo, like because the water is filling up your thing, like, oh, so.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to push. Push it out.
I was pushing, but then nothing come out. Has anybody else had a colonic? I'm just talking to the audience.
Billy did. He said it leaves you dry.
Well, yeah, you have to hydrate yourself because I used to get them. Like when we worked at the beach, I used to get them. That's when I had my, my before kids body. I was at the gym all the time, but I would do it all the time to keep my stomach flat.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There's many ways to skin a cat. It's what
Miralax. All right, I'm gonna see.
That
so the day that I don't make it to the show, I'll be like, I ain't gonna be there today, yo.
I got my Depends on.
Yeah, I got. I don't know what day I can do that with track practice, and we have track meets, and be sitting out there in that heat. Oh, no, you definitely don't want your stomach to bubble up on you in that situation.
You'd be like bridesmaid in the bathroom. It's coming out like lava.
I gotta tell a story, man. I gotta tell a story. First of all, we need 4 people to like this broadcast today. We got 8 people on this platform. We got many other platforms that we on, but y'all go ahead and give us a heart or give us a thumbs up so we can say 8 and 8. Let's say 8 and 4 right now. So back in high school, after high school, when people get out of school, they sitting there chilling. Everybody got their spot where they hang and talk to their people for a minute. If you're going down to Jones Hamburgers, or if you're going to Abbott Park, or if you're chilling over here by the 96 side of Michigan, and if you're chilling right here in the front. So it was like a ritual. Me and all my partners, we would just chill in the front, talk to girls, just being boys. So one time, my stomach had been bubbling since like 11:30. And the cardinal rule the cardinal rule in high school, what you don't do is doo-doo in high school. I don't care who you are. You do not doo-doo in high school. You might be able to get away with it at basketball practice when everybody in the gym and you just sneak back and go in the locker room bathroom, not the public bathroom, because the high school bathrooms is horrible. At least mine was when I went to school. All right, so my partner was like, man, we was out there looking for you. And I looked down the street, man. You was all the way down the street, dog, like walking fast, man. So the school was on 96th in Michigan. I lived on 92nd in Indiana, 4 blocks north, 1 block west. So it was about. Thank you, Tosh. It was about a 15-minute walk. But I went straight out of class, straight down Michigan, trying to get home. And I mean every uneven concrete. It was horrible. Every step was just like, oh man, I ain't gonna be able to hold this. This is horrible. I saw my neighbor. My neighbor was like, hey, Bink. I said, hey, how you doing? She was like, are you headed home? I was like, yeah. She was like, you want to ride? I say, yeah. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So I sat in the car. We started going the other way. I said, where you going? She said, well, I got to stop at the store first. I was like, yeah, I better get out because my mama won't me be home because I got to let her in. She was like, okay, well, I'll talk to you later. She's like, I'll talk to you later, thinking she's going to be like, well, let me take you home right quick because we was right by the house. I get to 93rd, and then I sharded. I was like, oh, man, this is not going to be good at all. I get to 92nd. By now I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I get to the door. Can't open the door with the key. And, it's just like, my stomach is just like, I go downstairs to try to make it. But this was just one of those days where it wasn't meant to make it. I had on some brown corduroy pants. And I was going to the toilet. I opened the door, and I remember Shawnee action. I was right here. It was like, oh, just forget it, man. I doodled on myself at 15 years old.
Oh, man.
I straight doodled on myself. I was like, man, this is horrible, man.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Hey, when you got to go, you got to go. But I straight doodled on myself, man. At 15 years old.
I mean, it happens. It happens to everybody. It didn't happen to me, but it happens to everybody. But
yeah, it ain't happened to me, but almost though. Almost.
But
I know the feeling. I know the feeling, but I always
everybody can admit the tracks though. Everybody can fess up and admit the tracks.
Oh yeah, everybody got doodle tracks.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, you. Driving when you driving and it happened, it's like, oh my god, and it hurts so bad. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like it's a different pain.
Yeah, you try to so it be up in your stomach and you want it to break. When I call it break, it's like when it do that and it just go up, then it break down, so you have a little time to recover. But then you feel it coming again. You be like, God damn. Oh man, I'll never forget that. April 6th, 1980.
You got this day.
Yeah. April 6th, 1986. I'll never forget.
He's talking about you a real Dree for sharing that one. Well, I mean, it happened and everybody getting older. So, some of y'all might be in diapers and having people to come changing.
Hey, don't be looking down at my box. Don't be looking down at my box. I will not be in that dependent status.
Straight doo-doo.
Not at all.
Straight doo-doo.
I remember one time I was on my way to Tyler and I had to use the bathroom real bad. Before I got to the station, I was like, I'm gonna hold it before I go to the station. And I just had to go number one, not number two. But I was like, man, I'm almost at the station. I'm almost there. And then when it hits you and you like, oh no, I can't, I ain't gonna make it. And I had to pull over right there. But it was no place in the off in the cut. It was right there on the highway. And I was like, I don't care Who sees me? I don't care what's going on.
Yeah.
I just hopped out the car real quick and just went to the side of it and just started unleashing on the side of the highway like I was a homeless person. But it's like, yeah,
y'all can do that though. We can't. That's too much. We got to go through too much.
Advantage guy. The
age says the age has dropped to 45 of age to get the colonoscopy, get a colonoscopy. We black folks be tripping and being stupid as hell about our health. Black man, go get your shit checked. Colonoscopy and prostate check. My dad has never had his checked, and now he has stage 4 cancer, which started as prostate and now bone cancer. I don't have doo-doo tracks. I use wipes to clean my ass.
Okay. Well, we appreciate that personalness right there, but I don't care if you use wipes and wet wipes because they do have the wet wipes now too. So
or the duvet, you can get a duvet. Ain't that what it's called, a duvet?
Yeah, a duvet where you just wash underneath. Yeah, but even if you've worked out, Abe. You've worked out. You've been at the gym.
Is Abe the cop? Is that the cop?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got tracks. Yeah, you got tracks.
You got tracks. You probably peed on yourself a couple times too.
Yeah, don't have us get no investigation going on. Yeah, you have some tracks, dude. We know.
Yes, and don't flush the wipes. They stop up the toilet.
No, they got some
It's a video. Oh, man. Hold on, man. I gotta find this video. Hold on. Before we get out of here, before we leave, I gotta show y'all. Hold on.
You had tracks.
Oh my God. Bless her heart. Kathy's co-worker had an accident on herself at work. And she had to give her workout clothes. Well, it happens.
Oh man.
It happens. She was embarrassed. You hate that.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can say to the person. You be like, "No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're not kids."
And then you look around like, this motherfucker just peed on
That ain't funny. You don't know what they might be dealing with.
No. After any situation, I don't care what happened, unless it's death or something like that. If I say, like, if I see you fall, bust your head wide open, you could be bleeding and the ambulance could be on the way. If I say, "Are you okay?" and you reply to me, "Yeah, I'm okay," I'm clowning you at that point because you okay.
Oh, you know they not okay.
You get clowned.
Yeah, I know, Kathy. That's what I'm talking about. That's, bless her heart.
Oh man.
Bless her heart.
No. I can't. I don't know. I don't know if I would do that with a guy. Man, I don't know. That'd be rough.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Bink's trying to share something. I can tell by the way he's looking.
I'm trying to find this video, but I don't know the name of it.
I was going to say, you have home video of that bathroom situation? Was that what you going to show?
No, my God. No, we don't want to see that.
Cameras wasn't out back then.
She washed them and tried to return them. Girl, now that's when I would have clowned her and been like, "Bitch, you think I want these clothes?" Girl, you better go on. Throw that away. You should have brought me a gift card or something.
Yeah, you could have got some new dust from Walmart and made that good. That's funny, though.
Oh,
okay, man. I think he has it. He has that look on his face.
I ain't got it. Man.
You don't got it?
No.
You'll save it for tomorrow. Save it for tomorrow.
No, it's just go with what we're talking about today. I know we got to go.
If y'all are looking for a good trainer or good trainers, holler at me because I have an amazing trainer. She worked my daughters out today and she worked me out. So I'm ready to lay down. I already had my hot bath.
Oh, nice. I feel like I need to get that tonight.
Yeah.
Epsom salt bath. Just sit in the bath for a minute.
Yeah, because I mean, I was like, dang, I ain't did this in a minute. But you know what she made me do, action? I had to get on the bike for a little while.
Whoa!
I said, well, I guess I'll start training now.
How'd that feel?
Well, it felt good, but it's the one with the things that move.
Yeah.
The arms that move. So I kept sitting up and putting my hands on my hips because I was like, ooh, that's too much.
I can't find
That's too much work.
I can't find it. I'll
Abe
find
said
it.
one time I had to go so bad. I drove 135 miles an hour back to the house. I was taking my uniform off at the time I opened the door of my patrol unit. I had I had to have my son go outside and get all the gear out of the driveway.
Okay.
135. Were you going lights and sirens to get home?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, see, that was that track time though, Abe. That was that track time because you know when you pulled it down, you was tracked up, dude. You was tracked up. Oh man,
Boy, that's funny. That is funny.
hey,
He
before we get
going lights and sirens. People think something wrong, and he got to go use the bathroom.
before you get out, let me ask you guys: did you see Cruella? Anybody see Cruella?
No, I didn't see Cruella. I didn't even really know. Abe's sticking to it. He like, nah, I ain't had none of that.
Abe ain't
ain't
breaking that
had
story.
it. No,
I need Abe on the witness stand.
no lights, no lights.
Abe used to testify. See, he's sticking to that whole story. Like, no,
So
Your Honor.
Abe, okay. So Abe, you telling me that you was just driving, breaking the law, and you
Yeah.
the law. You was breaking the law and didn't warn the people around you that there was some type of emergency? Oh my God.
I'm telling you, it was tracks. Though. If we did some serious investigation, it was tracks.
Where your wife at? Let us ask her because
He
she
said
probably
he had
do
a
all the
flying.
laundry.
He had a flying DeLorean. No, you went Back to the Future with that. Abe. You went Back to the
Nope.
Future.
Where your wife? We need to talk to your wife because that's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
who does the laundry.
yeah. Exactly. Your wife would tell the true Hollywood
Mhm.
story. You like?
Unless you throwing your drawers away when you take them off.
That's funny. All right. Before we leave, this is what happened.
Oh my God.
What's this?
Ja, hallo en welkom bij Tina TV. Iedere week weer een kijkje in de showbiz. Deze week gaat het misdaad worden met niemand minder. Ik ben blij dat hij er is. John van der Heuvel. Hey John, leuk dat je er bent. Waar ik benieuwd naar ben, wat vind jij naast jouw eigen programma naar de beste...
I have no idea what they're saying.
Jawel. Ja, zeker. Ja?
Oh, bless her heart.
Ja.
Oh, bless her heart.
Oké. Niemand minder dan John van der Heuvel. John, hi. Mijn eerste vraag aan jou. Wat vind jij nou naast jouw eigen programma de beste misdaadprogramma's op televisie? Ja, dat is toch een programma wat uit al jaren op televisie is.
She look uncomfortable. Bless her heart.
Yeah, he looked uncomfortable.
Oh. And she got on white pants.
Oh man, she trying to back away. Oh, you see the stain? Oh, you see the stain? Oh.
Y'all got to listen when she fart. Listen.
Oh, she holding back there. She know it came.
Listen when she fart. Listen.
She got oops. You gonna say oops? Look at her cramping up. She trying to keep her legs tight. You know it's coming. That baby on the way.
Bless her heart. She was sick and she got on white pants. Lord have mercy.
Oh man, she.
Oh my God,
run.
I feel so bad for her.
Yeah, oops. He like holding her. Are you okay? Look at her backing away. She's trying to back away. Oh man.
Oh, bless her heart.
Look at this. Look at the dude's face.
Hey, they ain't speak
Bless
English,
her.
but did you hear a fart first? She's like,
Well, we couldn't hear it that good.
oh, y'all couldn't hear? Oh my God. That's why I kept rewinding it, because you farted.
Oh,
bless her
man.
heart.
That's
Oh, my
hilarious. So,
Good for her.
Bless her heart.
All
Say
right,
Slim
so
Fast would do like that. Oh yeah, I don't know, Billy. Yeah.
was that live? I
Bless
don't
her
know.
heart. Oh my
I don't know,
God.
Ken.
No, they were probably recording that and it happened because oh man, if that would have been live.
It was so. Abe, was it somebody that you were stopping, or was it another officer with you?
Traffic
Hey.
stop. Oh man.
Did you let him go?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be like,
You know
nah.
what?
I'll be like, I'm going with you.
If I get stopped again by the police, I haven't been because I don't drive as fast as I used to. But I'm gonna say that I'm gonna be like, oh my God, officer, my stomach hurt. I'm just trying to get home. I'm trying to get home. I'm about to crap my pants, and I'm gonna see how that works.
He'll say, well, go ahead. I got a bucket in the car. Go ahead. I'll wait till you finish. Then I'll give you a ticket.
Chicks can get away with stuff like that, though. You can say that. You could probably say
And
that.
you think they'll let me go?
Oh yeah. Abe's a cop. Would you? Hey, if Shawnee came with you speeding, you pulled her over, and she's like, "Well, I got to rush home. My stomach's bubbling. I got to use the bathroom really bad." Gave you that whole sob story. Would you let her go, or would you ticket her?
Someone I stopped, her stomach got bubbly because she had 3 pounds of marijuana in the car. Dang. Did you let her go to the bathroom?
No, she gotta go. She got bubbly because she knew she was about to go to the big house.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
All right, man. What a great show, man. Boo boo all day, man. Watch yourself. Check your stomach. Drink a lot of Sprite and crackers if your stomach hurt. That helps a lot. And
drink a lot of water.
Drink a lot of water. Absolutely.
In with the video.
I done closed out of it. I done closed out of it.
No.
I done closed that up.
No, I'm talking about I like touching myself.
Oh yeah.
Oh, y'all did the masturbation video?
Absolutely.
I like touching myself.
You said it feels good when I touch my penis. It feels good.
Hey, how come my penis gets big sometimes and points up in the air?
That's called an erection.
Sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good.
Sometimes when I'm in my bath or when Mom puts me to bed, I like to touch my vulva too.
You have a clitoris there, Kayla, that probably feels good to touch the same way Keith's penis feels good when he touches it. But have you ever noticed that older kids and grown-ups don't touch their private parts in public?
They don't?
That's right, Keith. It's okay to touch yourself and see how different body parts feel, but it's best to only do it in private.
Well, if private parts are so special, why do you cover them up?
Because they are private, silly.
That's right, Kayla.
You know what? The problem I got with that is that talking chicken, number one. Why is the chicken talking when we talking about something so serious? Two, the teacher is black. Yeah. Okay, when they teaching the ABCs, it'd be a white teacher.
Yeah, well, no.
Okay, the little white boy talking about his wee, they okay with that. But the black girl is the one that's masturbating. No, I just got a problem with the whole thing. First grade, you shouldn't be doing it.
Well, the
and the
black
chicken
teacher,
talking is the biggest thing for me. It's like
look at Abe. The black teacher it's a white woman talking for a black teacher. That's what's crazy. That's a white woman talking.
No, make the character white. And then the little pictures they got, the boy little wee. So I mean, do they look like that when they that little?
He said, "Why does it get big and point up in the air?"
I never knew it said that until today. I never heard that part.
Why does it get big and point up in the air?
I guess I
It feels good when I touch it. Like, oh Lord, now let me have a talk with my child.
You feeling on your thing at 5 years old? I told you I ain't started doing it till Roots. I started watching Roots.
I'm crying. He's like, why does it get
1981
big and point up in the air? He totally confused.
Well, the doctor we had on, she said that start when they born. Like they can start touching their little stuff.
Yeah, they get curious. They trying to figure out their body. I mean, that's acceptable and it's understandable, but at the same time, that is something that you should leave to your parents to teach your children about the birds and the bees.
Yeah, don't be teaching my kids that.
Yeah, I don't need some teacher trying to explain to my child why it's big and pointing up in the air.
Well, the main thing is that I want my kids to come to me when they have those issues. So like we talk. I talk to them, and I don't need you. Don't be starting off talking. They feel like they come talk to you about that. No. And you might tell them the wrong stuff. No.
Talk about it. It feels good when I touch myself.
Funny.
Tomorrow. Feels good when I touch myself.
Tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow. Keep your chicken to yourself. Hit the button.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Hit 'em in the break room. What you doing?